Alright guys, I'm going to keep the show rolling right now because this next comic can't wait to get on the fucking stage. Won't you put your hands together and help me welcome the very funny Allison Hamilton, everybody! Hey, Allison Hamilton!
Alright, how you guys doing? Y'all enjoying the show so far? Yeah. So, Duncan didn't tell y'all, but I'm actually visiting from Mississippi. So I was kind of curious, I want to do a little word association with you guys. When I say Mississippi, what's the first word that comes to your mind? What? What did you say? Say it louder. What did you say?
He said plantation.
Plantation. So you've been there. I will tell you something about Mississippi. Most people think, a lot of people associate Mississippi with racism and homophobia. And honestly, we're not that bad. But we all have at least one racist and/or usually and homophobic relative. And if you don't know who it is, it's probably you. Mine's my grandmother, so that's how I know it's not me. Also, I'm bisexual, so that helped. But of course now I rate more towards the guys on the Kinsey scale. Saying you clapping because I'm bisexual. You're just picturing me making out with a woman right now, aren't you? That's fine. Okay. That's what I do on my days too. So my grandmother, she's the racist one, but she also says like really. Everybody's got that grandma that says like really weird, inappropriate stuff. Anybody else? Y'all got a grandma like that? Yeah. Yeah. She told me over Thanksgiving that she used to squirt a little bit. I was like, Jesus, you gotta imagine at 83, that's gotta just be like a blast of dust in your face. She's single for the guy that said grandmas were hot earlier. Mike, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you her number afterwards. You know, and dating is hard in Mississippi. We've got a pretty limited dating scene. We have 2 bars in my hometown and a Walmart. Walmart's probably the better option, actually, because that's where the single dads hang out. But I'm pretty awkward at dating. I once sent a guy an Evite to the party in my pants, and then I tried to get him in with the all-you-can-eat buffet. He actually declined. I was like, nobody's coming, not even me. Great. Then I go on this date with this guy, so we decide we're going to go hiking because I thought this was nice and quiet, a romantic thing. You know, we get out of the car, he makes some joke about, are you trying to kidnap me? And I'm like, ha, you know, we both laugh, and then the tape fell out of my gym bag. That's actually a true story that happened. I don't even know how the fuck it got in there. And so it's been pretty hard, but then you know, like, we have our 2 bars, and the thing about guys in bars in Mississippi is, and it's probably true everywhere, they buy you a beer, and suddenly you're obligated to sleep with them. Ladies, do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah? Or worse, talk to them. You know? And you're like, oh yeah, you know, it's a $3.50 beer. How did you know? That's the price of my vagina. Actually, I've had 4 kids, so that's a little high. Yeah. That being said, I do prefer dildos. And they're safer. And let me tell you why. Ladies, you'll agree with me on all of this. 1, easier storage. 2, they don't get offended if you call them the wrong name. And I have never gone to get my dildo out and found it fucking some other girl. Right? Plus you get the selection. You know, you can lay them all out and you go, what am I in the mood for tonight? You know, do I want the 10-foot anaconda that's as big as my fist, or do I want something that's more like a white guy? He thinks that's funny. Is there something you'd like to share with us? No, I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. This is all terrible. I'm also, because I'm female, this is very typical, I'm a terrible parker. Terrible fucking parker. Like, I try to get my van in, and then I back up, because it's crooked, so I'll try to get in again, I back up and it's crooked. And then I just fucking give up and I go to a whole other space, somewhere else in the parking lot. And then I realize I'd be a terrible dude. Like, you're trying to get it in and you fucked it up twice. I'm like, I'm sorry, honey, I gotta find somebody else. This doesn't work for me. I'm trying to I tried to memorize what jokes I was going to tell, so I have like this little poem going on in my head, like Mississippi racist, grandma dating, dildo. That's grandma and dildo, that's all I'm picturing her squirting again, this is terrible. That being said, you know, somebody was talking about double standards earlier. As a woman, I hate the double standard when it comes to like buying condoms. Ladies, any of y'all ever had to go buy a box of condoms? Anybody? Yeah? Okay. Is it just me, or do you feel like we're getting judged the whole time? Okay? Guys think they are, but I really feel like when guys go in to get a box, they're getting like a high five the whole way down. Like, oh man, that dude's getting laid, he's got the big box, that's fucking awesome. I go in and they're like, oh, that slut. She's got the big box. She's gonna use every single one of those condoms for a different guy. And I mean, it could be that they think I'm a slut because I come in to buy condoms with 4 kids. I'm kidding. I don't take my kids to go buy. I just give them the money. They go and get them for me. All right. So I need a volunteer from the audience. I've heard of comedians who have done a set while getting a blowjob. So I've always been curious if someone could do a set while giving a blowjob. So, do I have any volunteers?
You gonna blow me?
Are you volunteering? Okay, so I have a volunteer, so hold on. So Duncan Jay, you're gonna come back up here and you get to give this guy a blowjob and tell jokes.
Keep it going for Allison Hamilton.